Hello everyone and welcome to this Yin Yoga practice for serenity. In this video, I'll guide you through a full body sequence that's specifically designed for gentle release and therapeutic self-care. You'll need a yoga bolster for this practice, or if you don't have one, you can substitute easily with a firm cushion from the back of your sofa or with two bed pillows stacked on top of each other. Welcome back to Devi Daily Yoga. This is day number 10 of the Yin Yoga Challenge. Go ahead and roll out your mat. Practice begins right now. We will begin in a seated position with crossed legs, and you can choose to use a folded blanket or cushion under your seat, or to just sit directly on the floor. Make sure you feel support wherever you need it, and then find a closed eyes position where your spine can be tall. Inhale. And exhale, letting go of whatever it is you were doing just before this. Arriving now on your mat with your next full breath. Exhale. Notice what's here, what's inside. Meeting yourself in this moment. And gently letting the eyes flutter open, we're going to come into a very gentle neck stretch called graceful bow. For graceful bow, we simply tilt the head to the right to begin. And we're stretching into this left side of the neck. Now your options are to keep your hands where they are, or to use a hand on the floor on your right side to support you, or fingertips. You could take this left hand behind your back or let it hang to the floor. And the final option is to take this right hand up and over and hold the side of the head and hold the ear. That's if you want it to be a little more intense, but if you want to keep it pretty gentle today, then you could just support yourself on the floor. Whichever position, whichever variation you're in, let gravity do the work and simply rest here, letting the weight of the head, the heavy weight of the head, create the sensation. You can think about softening the left shoulder down away from the left ear. Slowly now rise back up to the center and just sit at the center for a moment. Feel the difference between the right side of your neck and the left side of your neck. This can be quite a powerful difference. And when you're ready, change to the second side. Let the head tilt to the left. And see what position your arms would like to take. Maybe that support of left hand on the floor. Right hand maybe coming behind the back or hanging down at your side. And the final option of taking the left hand to the right ear, only if you want more intensity, and be careful about yanking on the head if you take that option, because it can be a little too much for some people. Settle into your version of the pose and know that you can always fine-tune this a little with the position of your face, your chin. The chin could turn slightly up to the sky to get more into the front of the neck, or slightly down toward the floor to get more into the back of the neck. And you can check in with yourself, see where the attention is needed today. Very slowly now, lift back up to the center. And at the center, pause here, feeling the right side of the neck and the left side of the neck. Rest and feel the energy of the upper spine. And feel your breath. After every yin pose, there is a flood of sensation that many people experience, and this is called the rebound. This is when energy is moving, and it's also believed to be when healing is happening inside of our bodies. Slowly now, let's open the eyes and come into our next position with the cushion or bolster. So whatever you've got, your bolster, your 2 bed pillows, or your sofa cushion, we're gonna lie down on the back and lift the hips up into a bridge to slide the cushioning underneath. And then come into Golden Gate pose. Extend the legs forward. Let the arms rest along your sides. So we've done Golden Gate in this series with a block. Today we're doing it with a bolster. Feel the stretch in the front of the thighs and the front of the hips. And feel the back bend, the stimulation of the sacrum, the lumbar spine. And begin to let the weight of your body rest into the support of the cushion and the floor. Completely release your weight down. Slowly now bend the knees, bring them back in toward you, and we're going to make our next position from this position on top of our support, lifting the legs up. And I like to shimmy down on the bolster just a little bit for where we're headed, which is figure 4 pose. Left ankle over the right knee, clasping behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin. Your choice if you flex the left foot or keep it relaxed. We're finding a stretch in the left glutes, left buttock. Settle now into a steady, slow rhythm of breath. Slowly release the first side and change sides, taking right ankle over left knee. Finding the stretch in the right glutes now, adjusting your angles or your grasp until it feels right. Slowly release figure 4 and extend your legs long and interlace the fingers and press the palms up and away. And exhale the arms back down to your sides, and we'll lift the legs once again, this time for waterfall. Extend the legs straight up into the air. We can, with the bolster under the hips, do this and really let gravity hold the legs. And your legs might be comfortable coming farther back toward the head, which is different for everyone's range of motion. So you can choose if you want to allow that to happen and maybe get some more stretch in the backs of the legs. Wherever you are, inhale and exhale. And let gravity hold you here. Slowly release. Bring the knees, bend the knees, bring the feet slowly back to the ground. We're going to remove the bolster, lifting the hips and sliding it out. Then we'll come into our spinal twist. So settle onto the back. And bending both knees, take them over to the right side. Extend the left arm out to the left side. And your choice if the right hand comes onto the knees or if both arms simply spread out. Finding stillness and rest here in the twist. Slowly bring the knees back up to the center and slowly shift to the second side. Hips right, knees in and over to the left. And as you take your next breath in, can you send it down the column of the spine, all the way to the sacrum and the tailbone? As you exhale, can you feel your body soften into the twist through the ribs, the waist, the belly? Slowly release the twist and bring your legs back to center. Straighten out your hips and shoulders and choose whether you'd like to rest in a Shavasana pose now or to join me in a seated position for a seated meditation to close our practice. Taking this time, whether you choose to lie down or sit up, taking this time to absorb the benefits of the practice. Closing the eyes. And feel the energy that's circulating through your body now after this wonderful self-care session. And as you rest quietly with your being, with your breath, we'll hear the words of Sutra number 15. Bathe deeply in the ocean of sound, vibrating within you, now as always, resonating softly, permeating the space of the heart. The ear that is tuned by rapt listening learns to hear the song of creation, first like a handbell, then subtler like a flute, subtler still as a stringed instrument, eventually as the buzz of a bee. Entering this current of sound, the listening one forgets the external world, becomes absorbed into internal sound, then absorbed in vastness, like the song of the stars as they shine. End of Sutra. Take a few moments to sit quietly with yourself and with the echo of that verse. Now place your palms together in front of your heart. And to explore the subtlety of sound, today we'll make the sound like a hum or like that buzzing of a bee. It's like an om without the open mouth, without the o. So let's inhale and begin. Continuing to let it reverberate through your whole body. We'll do it 2 more breaths. Inhale. Sending this buzz wherever healing is needed in your body. 1 more breath. Continue to steep in these vibrations and in the effects of this practice for as long as you'd like. We'll close the video now. Namaste. I hope you feel amazingly peaceful and satisfied after this practice. If you feel you need to rest in stillness and quiet for a little longer, you might pause the video at this point. I want to thank you for practicing with Devi Daily Yoga. Be sure to move slowly and gently into the next part of your day. And if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel where I have over 200 Yin Yoga videos organized into helpful playlists. And if you're serious about deepening your knowledge of Yin Yoga, you might check out my online Yin Yoga teacher certification program. I also have a yoga membership site where my community of yogis follows a weekly calendar with me, and you can find links to these things in the description box below. This class has been part of the 30-day Yin Yoga Challenge, and if you haven't signed up for the challenge, you can sign up at challenge.devidaily.com. Starting on the day you sign up, you'll get daily emails with a direct link to the video of the day to help keep you on track with the program. And you'll also immediately receive a calendar along with a PDF guide for the program and a posture gallery. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and until then, I hope the rest of your day flows beautifully.